Hi there, I'm in Hartford, Connecticut at the Nassau Re Incubator, and who am I speaking with?
This is Gilberto Spencer. I'm the head of product and one of the co-founders at ClaimSpace.
Gilberto of ClaimSpace. Can you spend a couple minutes and tell me what is ClaimSpace?
Well, ClaimSpace, it's a communication platform. We're changing the way that insurance companies communicate with their customers during the claim process. If we think about claims, nothing has really changed in the past 20 or 30 years.
Or maybe longer.
Longer, yeah. I think the biggest innovation that has happened, like really embedded in the claims process, is the email in the 90s. Other than that, not much has changed. So if you need to file a claim today, most likely you will go back 30 years and it'll be a paper-based forms, a lot of phone tagging, even fax machines that you will have to use through the process. So that's exactly what we are here to solve.
What's a fax machine? Just kidding.
No, and it's funny because I didn't know that myself until I started working for insurance companies. So
Wow.
This is how ClaimSpace was born. I used to work for insurance companies myself at the different claims departments, not only insurance companies but also TPAs. And this is where I was introduced to fax machines, legacy systems like the blue screens, and they're still using all that.
Yeah. So what lines of business would you help a carrier on the claim side?
We're product agnostic. We don't want to keep fragmenting the claims more and more. Insurance companies, what they usually have a system for certain product line, and sometimes different system for different part of the product. So I think that's keeping the claims process very fragmented. We started out in looking after medical and disability claims that are more complex, more difficult, claims that involves many people, because it's not only the policy holder, the customer. We have an agent, a broker, a financial advisor, employer, insurance, so many other people, medical practitioners. So those are the claims that we are more focused on. We are doing PNC. Those are high volume, like simpler, faster claims for us. Yep. So.
But you can do life, casualty, workers' comp, like pretty much the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay.
The way it works, ClaimSpace at its core, it's workflow software with some key differentiators there. So it helps you to get involved everybody else in the process. We gather a lot of metrics and analytics when it comes to customer behavior, customer sentiment. So as it is workflow, sort of the way the platform works and thinks, it's totally agnostic. And outside claims, we're also servicing other business areas. So we're also servicing complaints through the platform. We're also servicing like other external reviews that insurance companies need to go through. So we're expanding also outside claims, I will say.
Oh, fantastic. So a communications platform.
Yes. Yeah.
So your product essentially is your customers are the insurance carriers.
Yeah, and they offer it to the customers and any other provider, third party, stakeholder in the process.
Okay.
So you think about it, just to put it into perspective, the new claim experience, if your insurance company is using ClaimSpace, there's no more phone tagging, no more waiting on hold call centers or explaining the same story to 10 people. They will give you access to your personalized workspace. In there you will be able to see audio files explaining the process. You will see in real time everything that happens, and you will be able to, on any browser, on any device, there's no need to download anything, so it's responsive, and you will be able to upload video, any file, any audio there, complete your digital claim forms, and communicate directly with your claims specialist. So it's about building rapport. It's about supporting customers through the process, because what happens is like we buy insurance and we don't really understand what we bought, and when you make a claim is where all the rules are laid out to you, and they sort of bomb it to you over the phone, like exclusions, requirements, conditions, periods, and like it's too much information to process over the phone. Or if they send you like 10 PDFs, like a claim kit, which is very outdated, very traditional, you will not understand the process really well, and
Yeah.
you're most likely to send incomplete information or wrong information that will ultimately delay a claim.
Yeah.
So that,
I heard a story from a woman last week that her house burned down during the wildfires
well,
in California. And the insurance company forced her to create an inventory of all of her contents, even though it was gone.
wow.
So as you're describing that, all I keep thinking about is that should be the use case for every claims piece of technology. Like you have to assume that this person has almost nothing that they can get access to. It has to be as simple as possible for them to be able to file and move their claim forward, because if you told them, yeah, you need to like sit down and fill out a bunch of PDF forms, they may not have access to a computer. They may have access to very few things. So you have to have a system in place that makes it easier for them. If you make it easy for them, then it's easy for everybody.
And as you said, we are creating it's meeting customers where they are. Customers are ready for this, to be digital, we need to cut up with that, and it's about giving options to customer servicing in the way that they want to be serviced. I'm very, very passionate about solving this problem, because when I was handling claims myself, or when I had teams of claims myself, there's so many people claiming for depression, for anxiety, all these sort of claims, and these people will not speak to you over the phone. It's so hard for them to hold a conversation. It's very confronting for them. So how are we gonna service those people? I mean, it's just about giving options, giving different ways of servicing the claim.
Options are empathetic.
Yeah, exactly.
When during the claims process,
Yeah.
To help them out. What would you say is a differentiator? I'm not like fluent in the space. There could be ClaimSpace. You could have competitors that are doing the same thing. What would you say is the key differentiators for ClaimSpace, where anyone that's on a carrier side that's listening to this should reach out to you?
So the first thing is we're product agnostic, as already mentioned. Another big differentiator is that we are really communication, collaboration, engagement platform. So we will not say, we will automate 100% of a claim, not touch points, because we're focusing on claims that are very complex. We will still need a human interaction, but it's about making those interactions very effective. We are also given insurance companies are sitting on a lot of information, but they don't get that information, because it's either they just mention we either have a complaint or don't have a complaint, but there's so much to learn from customers. What do they like, what works, what doesn't work, how much are they spending on certain part of the claim process, if it's the staff, the department, the product, what works, what doesn't work. So there's a lot of information that we can gather from all these metrics. And another differentiator for us is we want to provide a platform that can evolve with customer needs. So regardless, new products, new segment that they might be servicing in the future, this is technology that they can control, because what we really want to do is for them to leverage on the tribe knowledge. So the people in operation, the people at claims, at the call centers, the people facing and talking to the customers, they are actually the ones who know what works best for their customers. But the reality is, like, so many people in claims department are full of good ideas, But when you work there, you don't have the right tools to service your customers. And if you wanna say, oh, why don't we do this way or the way, the systems that they use are so inflexible, and they will never be able to make a change. So with ClaimSpace, it's configurable, it's modular, and it's like a canvas for them to plug and play what that perfect claim experience will be like. I want here to send a text message. I want them to watch a video, send reminders. You build SLAs, all the regulatory compliance. And later on, if your team found out a better way to do something, you don't have to outsource it back to us. They can do it on real time, and they can see how customers react to that. So that's what's it's very, very exciting.
Yeah. Where are you based out of?
We're based in Sydney. We're
Sydney,
Australia. So we're an Australian company. We came to Hartford the beginning of this year. So this year we're very focused in the US market. So far we have customers in Germany and Australia. We're getting close to sign a customer in South Africa, but very focused in the US as well. Like this year we spent quite some time in Hartford. We went through Hartford InsurTech Hub. After that is that we are taking part into the Nassau Re accelerator, and at the moment we're also based in Minneapolis. So we're taking part in another InsurTech program called On Ramp, run by Generator. So we got investment from Allianz Life and Secure and Financial. We're very excited about that as well. And
you should be. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And we really want to make either Hartford or US base, probably. There's definitely.
You know, there are other cities besides Hartford.
Yeah. But I think it's been great. There's a lot of people who's very experienced in insurance. And here, everybody knows insurance. You go to the pub, and everybody knows someone who works in insurance, or their family work in insurance.
Have you spent the winter here?
Yeah.
And you're still gonna stay?
Yeah, probably. It wasn't that bad because we live across the street from the office, so that wasn't that bad. We actually arrived at the end of January here. It was really cold. It was very novel for me.
Yeah.
It was different. So it's been good. I mean, we already went through that, so I think we're safe.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.